Australia, this vast continent, is truly unique in terms of history. Here, the influence of ancient indigenous cultures coexists alongside the legacy of European colonization. Indigenous people have lived here for more than 50,000 years. They are the bearers of over 250 distinct languages and cultures. Broadly, there are two major groups: the Aboriginal peoples, who were here long before the Europeans arrived, and the Torres Strait Islander peoples, descendants of the communities in the Queensland region. Research shows that today's Indigenous Australians all descend from a common ancestor. Their forebears arrived in northern Australia by boat from Asia. According to some theories, they may have come from Africa around 70,000 years ago. The indigenous culture is truly remarkable. Their creation stories are not just entertaining, they have been passed down through generations. These stories explain that once upon a time, the land, animals, and humans were all formed through the actions of spiritual ancestors. Rivers, mountains, plants, all were shaped by these ancestors. They also established rules that govern human behavior and maintain the balance of nature. Indigenous people believe that these ancestors are still present in the land and that one can connect with them through ceremonies and rituals. However, much changed after Europeans arrived in 1788. Colonizers forcibly seized indigenous lands and displaced their communities, damaging their spiritual connections and cultural heritage. The most painful chapter was the stolen generations, during which indigenous children were forcibly removed from their families and sent to boarding schools to adopt European ways of life. Children were prohibited from speaking their native languages, their names were changed, and many suffered physical, emotional, and even sexual abuse. Colonization disrupted indigenous ways of life, knowledge, and wisdom. Hunting, gathering, and traditional lifestyles were undermined. Many communities lost their connection with their ancestors and even their cultural identity. Even today, the effects of this history are felt in Australian society. Yet hope endures. Indigenous peoples are striving to revive their cultural heritage through storytelling, dance, song, and ceremonies. They maintain connections with their ancestors. Australia's history teaches us the story of a strong, living culture, from its deep ancient roots to the devastating impacts of colonization, and the ongoing journey of cultural resilience.